that Coach knows my reputation here. He set an agenda for 6:30 plaque hanging, and I think he was hoping that he'd beat 6:28, give me a couple. But anyways, a couple things about this team. Number one, we completely recognize that there are many, many great teams before us, and there were many great teams after us at Notre Dame. So we are very honored, and we want to thank the Wall of Fame committee for this special honor. For those of you that don't know, the '97 team is a pretty unique story. We were 5-6 coming out of our Christmas tournament. I think in our second game that year, we lost to Proviso West by 40.
And I just
we played, in that season, we played St. Joe's home and home. The first time we played them, we lost by 26. And then the second time we played them at the end of the year, we beat them by 7. So after 5-6, after the Christmas tournament, we turned a corner. The chemistry on our team was just unbelievable, and we proceeded to win 18 of 19 games. And we beat Deerfield in the super sectional. They were averaging 72 points a game. They had a player who was going to the University of Kentucky who was averaging 29 points a game. Danny Jones held them to 12 points. We beat them 40-33, and we went on to go down state. So it's a very unique story, the ultimate Cinderella story. They clearly, because of that run, deserve recognition, and they provided Notre Dame community with some unforgettable memories. I think the thing that I remember most about this team is that it was the epitome of that the sum is greater than its parts. Everyone on this team gave something of themselves to make our team, successful. Being a part of this team was a very, very powerful experience. It was very, very special, when so many people come together and unconditionally give of themselves for the success of the team or organization or whatever. I think of all my teams, you look at, what the talent that we had, and, this team clearly achieved its fullest potential. The experience was again very powerful. It was almost addictive. It was something that once you had that experience, you wanted to have more of it. And I think that the fact that this team was so together in a society right now that's almost countercultural. We have so many people who are looking for what's in it for me, and this team that was never a part of the '97 experience. We were very, very blessed to have the great support of the Notre Dame community. Father Molinaro, who was the principal at the time, Coach Hennessy, who was the athletic director and been my good friend for so many decades, our faculty and staff, and the student body. Everyone just, I think, at some point in time recognized that it was a special time, and they just rallied and supported us with great support. On behalf of the players and for myself and the coaches, I also want to thank our families for the support that they gave us, during that season. As Coach Malnati tells me, he says, if you're going to overachieve in something, you might as well do it in marriage. And Yeah, I want to thank my wife, my family. You know, for many, many years, she raised 3 kids and did a great job doing that. And these guys' families, they sacrificed tremendously so that they could do and play sports. I remember so many details of that season, you know, and you know, I can remember when Clancy broke his arm in fall league, and you know, I was like, then the ball wasn't even in play. We talked about, yeah, I was like, what in God's name, what are you doing, you know? He was back by, when were you back? By Thanksgiving? Had a great year. I can remember, you know, Ricky Pike's layup against Marist on the buzzer. I mean, I remember beating the 3 Amigos at St. Pat's, you know, which is always a good thing. I can remember Nate's backdoor layup, you know, to beat Maine South. Maine South beat us in our final game at the Christmas term by 15. We beat Maine South in the sectional championship, you know. And but I'll tell you, my favorite memory is, if I had to, I'll give you 2. One, Mark Milkovic. You know, where are you, Mark? Mark was a junior on this team, and I'm pretty safe to say that you didn't play a whole lot, did you? Fair? Okay. So we were playing Deerfield in a super sectional, and at some point in time, I looked down the bench and I said, Milkovic, come on, let's go. And you know, I wasn't completely sure that the uniform wasn't going to be soiled, but he went in and did a great job. So, the final thing I'll say about this team is I remember at Peoria, we had done our warm-up at Bradley University, and we were coming to the game, and you know, we got to the doors of the arena, and there was a crowd of about 300-400 Notre Dame fans, and you know, we had to walk through single file through the crowd as they were kind of cheering us on. And you know, and Coach Williams was in front of me, and I had my hand on his shoulder, and he turned back to look at me, and there was like a tear running down his eye, and I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? But these guys, this great team, you know, just loved being a part of it, and I want to thank them for everything they did to make that season a success. Thank you.